and this is my 4-month-old French Bulldog, Monte Carlo. Doesn't mean a female can't be confident. He already knows what treat means. Females live longer than males, or males live longer than females. And my adorable little puppy. Hey guys, welcome to the French Bullvlog. I am Delaney, and this is my 4-month-old French Bulldog, Monte Carlo. He is a red sable, if any of you guys are wondering. And today we're gonna be talking about a very important topic, one that's questioned a lot when deciding whether to get a male or a female French Bulldog. Now, the tips that I'm going to give you in this video can apply to other breeds, but are specific to the French Bulldog. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is size. Now, there isn't a huge difference in male or female sizes for this breed. For example, males tend to be about 11 to 12 inches tall, so about a foot tall, and anywhere from 20 to 28 pounds as a healthy weight. And then females are on average 10 to 11 inches tall, so about 1 to 2 inches smaller or shorter than the male, and anywhere from 18 to 24 pounds at a healthy weight. Now, for example, Monty, both his mom and his dad were 20 pounds, so we're expecting him to be around that range too. So it all has to do with genes, but that is just on average kind of a healthy scale to go off of. Next, we're gonna talk about personality. So females tend to be more shy, loving, and relaxed, and males tend to be more mischievous, energetic, confident, and bold are the adjectives that are kind of used to describe each gender. But that doesn't mean a female can't be confident or a male can't be loving. Sorry, Mons. But yeah, so females can be considered to be smarter than males just because they are easier to housebreak and train. But that doesn't mean that, males, it can't be done. So it just takes them maybe a little longer. So for example, Monty is 4 months old and he still's 100% potty trained. I would say about 70%, but we're getting there little by little. Whereas it may only take a female 3.5 months. So that's just kind of on average what to expect when getting either a male or a female. Now, Monty is 4 months and he already knows how to sit. He already knows what treat means, and he likes to explore, clearly. But yeah, so it is easier to teach them if you're doing it consecutively. But again, females just might catch on faster. However, females, believe it or not, are quicker to aggression in most cases. So, they might feel threatened easier just because they aren't as confident as males. So Monty is only about 13 pounds right now, but he will play with a 75-pound dog. He is not scared of dogs at all. He likes to pretend like he's the bigger dog. And so that's kind of where the boldness and the confidence comes from that I see in him. So males can show aggression just like females, but they are quicker to correct, which I know you might say that that's contradicting what I'm saying before about females being smarter, but it's just proven that if you tell a male dog no when they're aggressive, that they're, it's gonna be easier to correct that behavior in males, interestingly enough. Next is longevity. So there are myths out there that females live longer than males or males live longer than females, but this is completely false. It all has to do with genes and then how you care for them. Males or females do not live longer than the other. It's not a thing. They will live as long as you allow them to live, as long as you're taking care of them, you're feeding them the right foods, you're giving them the right amount of exercise, and obviously you picked a good genes and bloodline for them. So at the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. It is not based off of male or female. Next is cost, and a lot of people don't know this, but French Bulldogs tend to be more expensive than males. And this is something I didn't know going into my research, because at first, interestingly enough, I wanted a female, and for 2 years I researched only females. And I came across, some facts about males versus females. And that's why I'm doing this video now, is so you guys can really get an idea, because I wish I had this video going into it. But, I did my research, I found some things, and I just decided to go with the male after having female dogs my whole life. I'm super glad I did. Not to say, female French Bulldogs aren't good. I'm just glad that I got a male. But going back to cost, sorry, a little tangent, but Female Frenchies also tend to be more expensive just because, you know, they're being bred more because they are in high demand right now, the breed itself, and you have to have a female Frenchie in order to continue to breed, and a lot of people are getting into the breeding world. So that is why females tend to be more expensive. And then this is not a fact whatsoever, but when I was doing my research, I found that the litters, whether it be 2 puppies or 5 puppies, were majority males. Now, you could have found something completely different. That's just what I found based off of the research I did when I was getting Monte. And then the last thing I do want to touch on is also very important to this gender specific video, which is spaying and neutering. So if you do choose to get your female spayed, you'll want to do that probably around 6, 7, 8 months, and then a male a little bit later, just because they do tend to develop later on. And so we've chosen to get him neutered probably around 12 months. So he still has about, 6 to 8 months to go, just depending on how fast he develops. But you will want to neuter males later on. And you might be asking, what's the benefits of not neutering? And if you're going to breed them, then there are obviously a lot, because you can continue to create new life with these Frenchies. But if you do not choose to breed them, then I would recommend getting them spayed or neutered, because females will go into heat, they will have mood swings, you will have to deal with the mess of that. And, with them having the extra parts, you are more susceptible to cancers and things like that, or infections. For males, they will hump like any other dog, and they will, tend to get more aggressive during that time, or more territorial. They will tend to mark their territory, just because that's more of a dominant thing when they have those hormones going. So just know that about spaying and neutering. Now, obviously, I recommend you do tons of research about spaying and neutering, and I will probably make a video about spaying and neutering, just more in depth, in detail, a little later on. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But other than that, this is kind of the pros and the cons, and males versus females. You cannot go wrong with either. They're both going to be great dogs, but just know going into it kind of what to expect. They really won't be too much different, but just a little bit of personality traits, maybe size, little key things here and there that you'll want to watch out for. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see more of me and my adorable little puppy. So thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.